I'm doing some experimenting with Bing this morning, and I'm just going to go through it briefly. If something fails, this video will not be put on my channel, my math channel. Let's see how it goes. So the first thing that I noticed with the new updates to Bing is that now you can request 3 types of search. But one thing that is happening with Bing right now is that as you interact with it, different features are lost. So right now, this has been lost. Before this question, which is from my old topics from Wade, the chapter on cardinality that discuss cardinality, there are 3 settings right now, and it's not showing here. So once I get them again, I'll put them in another video. But you can ask 3 ranges. You can have a very brief, something in the middle between brief and verbose, and then verbose. I chose verbose, which is called something. But anyways, it's verbose. And I went through it. Now, when I asked this question, 2 infinite sets can have the same number of elements, even though one is a proper subset of the other. I wanted to figure a way to be able to save all my searches as I have with OpenAI's ChatGPT, which has been very useful. I can continually go back to my specific threads and add to them or read them and see how they came out. So all I could do was take the copy option right here and put it into a document, an online document on Google, whatever it's called, the Microsoft Word of Google. So that's all I'll be able to do. I really love the way Bing answers. Now with the long format, it's really kind of like almost like a free ChatGPT 4, which is great because I don't want to pay for ChatGPT 4. But another thing that I wanted to show you folks is when I asked this question, I got, and I'm not going to go into it because this is in some other video that I have anyways. And you can also just, I'm going to cut and paste the answer, and you can put it into Bing yourself. And again, this video is not about cardinality. This video is about figuring out the new Bing mechanics for things that I want to do in mathematics. Now, in the original answer to this question, there were actually, it tells you, okay, these are 2 or 3 possible follow-on questions. What I noticed now is that once you pick one, the other one goes away. So I've lost it now, and I'll figure a way to record it in another video that I clicked on the follow-on question that it proposed. And sure enough, it went into an answer. Very nice. Really long. I love this. The new Bing is fantastic. Continuum hypothesis, the power set. It even highlights. It's got the Aleph numbers. Wonderful. But then I was like, all right, can I get back and ask the question again, this question again, and get my 2 sub-questions that it was the follow-ons so I can pick the other one? It won't let me. So what happens is it says, hey, I already answered it, dude. So then I asked it to, I asked it to give me the second question because I noticed that it didn't finish a summary. If you look at the fast paragraphs, you'll see, so to summarize, there's going to be more. So I wanted to get that summary paragraph out of it. It answered, I told it to repeat it, and it did not include the summary. It just said, so to summarize, done. And so then I got into it with it and said, okay, the first time you answered, you had a summary paragraph. Let me quote it. Can you complete this paragraph for me? And it said, sure. And it gave it to me. This is wonderful. Very good. But then I noticed, it said, okay, it's because of my character limit. And I was like, hey, can I increase the character limit? And so it's designed so that once you ask it to change any of its parameters, it ends the conversation. At least in this case, it did. And so now I can only start over. And so I'm going to end my video right here. And I'll make more videos as I play around with Bing. This is just the first one.